Hey everyone, this is Tim Renew from Soul Bliss Healing. Thanks for stopping by once again to check out this latest past life regression video that I've just put up. Okay, so in this quantum healing hypnosis technique session, I work with Adele Lee once again. You've seen in some of the other videos that we put up here. And she goes back to the life as a non-physical alien being whose role is as a messenger to the people on Earth. Just seems like the time period after the Great Flood. And she's there to help, humanity evolve and grow. And so there's a bit of talk of who she represents, her beings, the people on Earth, Sumerians, the goddess Ishtar. Yeah, there's a bit of everything in there. So check it out. If you like it, or if it resonates, feel free to leave a comment. Otherwise, please enjoy, and we'll catch you next time. What do you see down there below you?
A circle of rocks.
Okay.
And grass.
And where are you?
I'm sitting or standing outside of a circle of rocks.
Okay. What colour are the rocks?
They're quite black.
Yeah. And what colour's the grass beneath you?
It's green.
Okay. And are you wearing anything on your feet?
No.
So you can see your feet?
Not quite.
Okay. It will clear up as you keep talking. It'll clear up for you now so that you can see your feet.
I don't think I have feet.
Okay. So what do you see as you look down below? What form do you have?
I'm floating.
Okay. So can you see your body? Do you have any form of body?
It's slightly transparent and it's sparkly. It's like a holograph.
Okay, so it's a sparkly coloured body.
Yeah.
Okay. What colour could you say? What colour would you give it?
White, but with colours through it.
What kind of colours?
Pastel-y colours.
And can you feel your body? Your form?
Not really.
Okay. Do you have a sense of whether you're male or female or?
No. I don't think I have a gender.
Okay. Do you feel young or old?
Neither.
Okay. Do you feel healthy or sick?
I feel light.
Feel light. How does that feel for you?
It's a really unusual feeling, like I'm still floating on the cloud a little. I feel like I can go places quicker though.
Okay. So
I can travel.
Okay. And so as you look around you, look around you, you see the rocks and the grass. What else can you see around you?
I thought it was over a cliff edge where the ocean starts. But there's also woods in the back. So it's sitting right on top of a cliff edge.
You're sitting right on top of the cliff edge?
Yes.
Okay.
Where the rocks are. But if you go behind the rocks, in the circle, on one side it's a cliff edge and on the other side it's just a set of, it's forest.
Mm-hmm. And are there any other life forms around you as you look around?
No,
So you're just there on your own?
but I'm expecting them to come.
Okay, who are you expecting to come?
Beings.
Do you know these beings?
The beings that we've placed there from another time.
You place them there?
Not me myself, but my people, or the people that lived here before, have placed them here.
Okay. And why were they placed there?
We are checking on them. They were placed here as part of the divine plan to colonize the planet.
Okay, so your people place them there to colonize this planet.
Yes.
And do your people exist on this planet as well with them?
No.
Okay. So you've just come to check. Is that right?
We're here to do more than checking. We're here to see how the civilization is going and to understand where they're going with their lives, to see how evolution works. And we're here to pass on healing and different modalities, even though they receive them in dreams. We're here to give them guidance, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. And so the beings that are coming, they're your people or the people that exist on the planet?
They exist on the planet.
And that's the ones that are coming to see you today?
Yes.
Okay.
We're here to, as part of function. As if our forefathers have left them here and they come to talk to us.
How do they know that you're going to be there? Is this something you pre-arranged?
Yes.
And how do you pre-arrange that with them?
They know through their thoughts and through the time. We come here at a certain time and they come to find us. Their priests or their chief, they usually come here to talk to us. Mm-hmm. This is sacred volcanic land. This is a part of the land where the veil is thin. And we're able to come here to give them messages.
Okay. So what is the veil? What is that you're talking about?
Where our world meets their world, where we are able to be seen.
Okay. So
usually we're not able to be seen.
So they can't see you at all?
No.
So how do they know you're there?
They can feel us and we talk to them so they can hear us. They can't see us, but they can feel us and hear us. Some of them can see us. It depends on their abilities to read energy.
Mm-hmm. And how do they more easily tune into reading energies? Is there something they do, or is it just a natural gift that people have?
It's both a natural gift and it's usually assigned to a person that has been chosen as the messenger of our message. We are instructing them and how to create a civilization based on peace and harmony from our civilization.
And how do you think these beings have been going? These people on this planet, are they moving towards that, or are they?
They have been evolving very naturally and very grounded and in tune with, the land and the planet itself.
Mm-hmm.
So we're very pleased with it. They are only still dealing with the humanness of being here. They still believe in the gods, and they have created us as gods.
Do the people see you as gods?
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Do they give you a name?
They call us the people from the stars. They do not know where we're from. It's too much information.
Okay.
They are part of a Sumerian and Zoroastrian lifestyle. They believe in many gods. They have met the goddess.
Which goddess?
The goddess of the earth, Ishtar. They call her Ishtar. And she visits them as well. I am a messenger from her. This is a cool feeling, Tim.
Yeah. Tell me
I'm
what you're
feeling
feeling.
outside of my body. I'm not in my body, and I'm like, kind of like the dizzy feeling
Mm-hmm.
when I'm cycling around and around.
Can you handle it? Okay.
Just,
So you'd like to keep going?
yeah, it's like I'm wobbling.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
Okay. So you're a messenger from Ishtar?
Yes.
Okay. And what is your name?
I am one of her angels. I have many names. They think that I'm her, but I'm not. I'm just a messenger.
What name do you give yourself?
Helia.
Helia?
Helianos.
Helianashte?
I've come to pass on light.
You come to pass on light. Mm-hmm. What does that mean?
I'm a medium. A medium, like an angel medium, for her messages. I don't know what that means.
Okay. And do you have a message that you've come to pass on today?
To these people,
Mm-hmm.
I don't like. It's like I've got a few bodies going on at once. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if we're talking to Hypnosis, if Hypnosis is there to come through, just allow that energy to come through in a safe way. Is Hypnosis there?
I have come to give you gifts from her. She gives you the gift of insight into unconditional love and the gifts of opening your heart source, and the sacredness of being with her is part of that gift. She has come to give you other gifts, gifts for the healer that we have given a message to come and align with our energies, to open your minds and your hearts to your connection with us and into the afterlife and the other worlds, where you too can see where you come from and where you will be. The gift of stepping into the realms of the afterlife and the lives before that. We give you the gift for healing your souls through your intuition and your future life as clairvoyancy. We come here to pass on this sacred knowledge for those we have chosen to walk the path where they once were and where we once were as other beings, as ancient beings.
And what paths are they?
The parts of lives that they were once in tune with before. So we allow them to enter into understanding who they truly are. But before they do that, they must arrive into them knowing a lot more. We are here to open up their light bodies into the light. They see us as angels. Some people think we're demons because of the ability to see us. Is not for everyone. It's only for those who can understand. They are still very, very primitive.
So the ones that think you're demons, are they the ones that can't see you or perceive you?
But they can feel us.
Okay, so how do they feel you? What does that feel like to them? How do they perceive you and feeling?
They are scared of things they do not know or understand. They feel us like we feel our bodies, as bodies of light, separated but together. We are outside of ourselves and inside of ourselves. So we are pure lights of consciousness. And they have come here to embody that energy. So they believe, because we have been here before, that we are the gods of the past. We come in different bodies and shapes and sizes, so those that can see us build effigies and build shrines in our nature, but we are just here to assist in their future development. The messages are created so they can decide on how they want to evolve. Most of whom we choose already are used to our beingness, so they follow us and they worship us.
And when you appear to the ones that can see you, are you able to change your form to a certain body?
To most suit the way they would like to see us.
Okay.
Because otherwise they would be too afraid to talk to us.
Okay.
And the feeling of being inside our presence is very shocking for their bodies. They are still densified. We are monitoring as well their existence and how they are treating each other as beings. We are not just giving information, we are receiving information to take back.
And how often do you come to this place to check on the beings on the planet?
Very often.
And is that the only time that you're able to check on them, is when you come to this place? Or do you...
Yes, 10, 11 times a year.
Okay.
For them. They have festivals which invite us in.
So they ask for you?
Yes.
And then how do you get the message, or how do you receive the message to know that you need to come back again?
It's all through thought form and intention, and the power of their prayer sends us a stronger the message, the stronger the need, stronger the plea, the more forceful the need to come back.
Yeah.
To deliver the message of the answers that they seek.
And these people that are setting that intention or that prayer, are they doing it individually or collectively, like with one message or multiple?
Collectively and individually, as a mass consciousness, as they delve into the problem of their timeline.
Okay. So as problems come up for them, that's when they pray to you?
Yes.
Seeking answers, is that right?
Mainly for very, very for subsistence, for their harvest and for their growth and for the abundance and joy of their villages. This is mainly what they pray to us for food and for shelter.
Yeah.
This is because of their ability, which they still do not understand, to connect to the earth. We are, as such, still mediums to the connection of their prayers and their ability to manifest what they need to survive.
Yeah.
They understand prayer and ritual and ceremony in order to create a collective message across to us. And we have been happy with this style of communication thus far.
Yeah. So what planet is it that these people exist on? What name do they call it? Or what name do you call it?
They call it the beginning of civilization, the Valley of the Gods, the Indus Valley, I believe it's called now.
Mm-hmm.
They have a special name, Sumeria, Babylon.
Okay, so is that the name of the planet or the area that they live?
They don't know that they live on a planet.
Oh,
yet.
okay.
They have no concept of that dimension yet.
Yeah. And what?
They are just about to explore other countries to create an understanding of that.
Yeah. And are there many people that exist on this planet?
Not as much as before.
Okay. What happened before? There were more.
Yes,
And what happened to those that?
there was a great flood. They had deserted their planet and their gods. So we have instilled yet another civilization for the creation of a more balanced society. We have introduced to them a closer connection to us.
Okay.
That's why we visit often.
So the people or civilization that existed before, are they part of these same people, or are they a fresh people that you've planted on this planet?
They are new.
Okay. And so all the ones from before the flood, did any survive?
Yes. These other beings have separated into other countries. One in the top part of Africa, another on the other side of the ocean, in the new lands, and one's further north of that land.
Okay. And what caused this great flood?
The misuse of their power in wanting to be more like us. We did not allow them to be like us because they had misused their knowledge of creation. Their souls, or the souls that have committed this crime or this disconnection to us, have been buried very deep inside the hierarchy of lost souls. We have come here to dislodge that with the new souls.
Okay, so they don't. So that mistake's not made on the planet
the
again.
Past. Yeah.
Okay.
So this time round, we created a closer connection to the civilization.
With yourselves.
Yes, we, as in I, am a collective consciousness between the gods and the goddesses of the stars. You will see many markings that they have made from our planets, documented by them.
What kinds of things?
Things that they've drawn, stars, constellations, inside their temples and their caves, where they come and meet us as well. We have told them where we're from in dreams, music, and in light form. I have pointed it out once to someone in the stars, in the area where we come from, or where their makers have come from.
Yeah. So the planet you're on, is this Earth we're talking about?
Yes.
Okay. What time period? Do they have a calendar date that they go by?
No.
No.
They are yet to create one.
Mm-hmm.
They understand that there is such a thing as time, but they have not yet created it. It is still in a land or a moment in time when there is no time yet.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid that they're just about to create density or a timeline with the knowledge of mathematics and science comes the knowledge of time. It is inevitable to measure time, which does not exist, but in the context of not existing, its existence itself came into being from another being. A being that has lived here before in their own mass consciousness that has created fear through time. And it's these souls that are trapped, which are leaking into and creating a depth of consciousness within their group, between the other gods of creation and us.
Okay. So there's other gods like you?
Yes, but they're formulating measurements of time and space.
Yeah.
Where we do not exist in that formula. But they are slowly bringing that in with mathematics and science. The beings are starting to measure things so they can have control.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how control is formed.
Right. Okay. And so you're worried that they'll densify if they go down that path?
It is inevitable because the beings before had already fallen. The civilization prior to their civilization has set in a domino effect of events which will naturally trigger an emotional response of fear and not knowing. This is an inheritance which they must work through. They are not completely clean. It is not a completely clean slate.
Yeah.
The goddess is strong at this time, and she is helping many people to realize themselves and how they are placed in their role. But it is very difficult to talk about dimensions that do not exist yet.
Yeah.
So their concept of time solidifies or creates an understanding of space, which then divides and separates who we are to them. This is not what we want. And they equate our existence as the opposing effect of power and control.
Yeah.
They believe that we are in power and in control, the ones that fear. So they diminish our existence so they can gain control.
Okay. So whose decision was it to put the beings on this planet in the first place? Is that what your people, your beings decided? Or were you asked to do it?
It is of a higher order. We come here only as messengers, and that's what we know as a collective consciousness.
Yeah.
We do not have lives as such.
Okay.
We live momentarily, for a moment in time, to create and to deliver messages.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we go back from whence we came.
And is this one of your roles, coming to this planet to help the people?
Yes.
And do you have other roles that you take on, or?
No.
Okay. And were you chosen for this role? Or?
Service to the goddess, yes.
Okay.
She talks through us.
And how does she do that?
We are the many faces of the many goddess. She has created us as a voice and as a beingness. We are her and she is us.
So is there separation, or there's no separation between you?
The beings that see us have separated us.
Okay. But what you're saying is essentially you are her, just one face of her, of the goddess.
A multifaceted mass consciousness which has a code which we are sent here to unveil slowly, where we go through and connect with influential people in humanity, such as healers or messengers or kings and queens.
Okay.
That's why the kings and queens at the beginning of time had a closer connection with us. We gave them their birthright and we talked to them and through them. They have been chosen to be the channel or the medium.
Okay, for your voice, for the goddess voice.
For our combined voices. Therefore they believe that they are born from us.
Right.
Because they have been chosen.
Okay.
To lead until they choose to turn, to use this as a power to dominate as opposed to a power to lead.
Right. And has that happened before? Have they turned?
Many times.
Why do they do that?
They listen to the other false gods, which whisper in their other ear. These come as messengers, as people as well. As part of their team of leadership, there is always one or two which turn. It is still free will.
Yeah.
Beings still have free choice, and they have the ability to question why we are here and what we do here and what their status is.
Yeah.
So if we are so powerful, they believe that we could dominate and take over, or else B, they need to listen to the voice in their head which creates fear.
Yeah.
And power, the need for power and resources is part of the downfall and their disconnect to us. This makes them feel like us, like gods. Power is what makes them feel powerful, in control.
Yeah.
So they infiltrate the minds of the weaker, which are in service of themselves.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you come and try and teach them then?
The opposite.
Which is what?
To be in service of the whole. Because this is what we do. We are not beings which understand individuality. We are beings which come here to teach unification and the embodiment of God in unification.
Yeah.
This is the separation, is the force which comes with greed and power, which exists in other dimensions, in other times and places, where other gods or other beings have been assigned to, where they too have failed to resist these forces due to death and war.
Yeah.
This is the outcome that these other beings want. They have come to create never-ending destruction so they can feel more powerful, so they can collect more of what they want.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about. You said you've come to the people today to give them insights and gifts. What have you come to share with them today?
I've come to give a message to the king of Sumeria at this time.
What is that message?
He is to pay homage to us in order to receive the message that we want to give him. He is about to make an error in judgment. He is about to create an army that has slowly been told by his advisors is necessary to explore the world. This is not the way to create balance and peace with the other civilizations that have been from the past. But they believed that the power and the force of these other civilizations will take over their civilization. I do not believe that he will listen to us.
So how will you try and convince him?
He is conflicted. We will talk to him through his dream and through the messenger to confirm the dream. He will have 2 messages which are identical to prove to him that we have not forgotten him, that he is to seek another path of exploration and discovery, to send messengers instead. But I'm afraid they have already created this army. It is a small army, so we are not too disappointed. This is still left to his rulership. This is still left to his choices in his life.
Yeah.
The people whom he leads are also infiltrated with this fear. So they too are the governing consciousness of what is about to happen, which has not happened yet, which will.